Guys, and welcome back to the Southampton Management series. This episode is an absolute monster, and it starts off with a Barclays Premier League game against Swansea City. We are sitting in 4th spot in the Premier League, and like I said before, this is an absolute monster of an episode. We venture into the January transfer window. That means signings. If you know me well, I just spend all my money. I sign so many players and sell pretty much the whole team every transfer window. Like I said, we got a game at St Mary's against Swansea City. Now, Swansea City seem to play like Barcelona on this game. You all know how overpowered Barcelona is. So this was going to be a tough match. Sitting in 4th spot, can't crack the top 3. Liverpool keep winning, and Spurs and Chelsea are well ahead, about 2 wins. Lukaku down the right hand flank wants to change that, hits it straight to the keeper. I'm not sure who's keeping this game. I might have to keep an eye out for that. Raheem Sterling tries to pop one over to Lukaku. Nice little play there, but we just can't capitalise, which has been a really big downfall in this career mode. We just haven't been able to capitalise 100% of the time. We've been capitalising about 60% of the time, and see, their keeper was just on his game in the first half. But as you see later in this game, the goalkeeper just crumbles. As you see here, we're getting so close, it's ridiculous. Sissoko go to the byline and getting that one past the keeper. 1-0 is the score in the 52nd minute. We are 3-point favourites, or favours? No, we are favourites for the game now. The odds for us have gone up, and we keep attacking time and time again. We just keep putting them wide. It was getting a bit ridiculous. On top of that, their keeper was performing very well, so I think 1-0 wasn't a very reflective scoreline on the game, but I'll take that all the way to the bank. We do inquire about Mats Hummels for the January transfer window, and Poland want us to be their manager. Screw you, Poland. I'm not managing you, and the January transfer window finally opens. Romelu Lukaku's out for 7 days. Crap, he's always getting injured, but that doesn't really matter. We get a managerial offer after we look at this youth squad from Manchester City. Now, I'm not sure what Roberto Mancini is thinking at the moment. They're sacking him to bring Mr. Wallace into the field, and Josh Huivel being a little poo. He's just wanting to leave the club, but I wasn't really going to use him anyway. We look at the shortlist going into the January transfer window. As you see here, I've got Cristiano Ronaldo in there. That was just a bit of a joke. Don't worry, guys. I'm not signing Cristiano Ronaldo, but I may be signing Gareth Bale if we can win his signature over the many clubs, including Arsenal and Liverpool, who are also fighting for it. Apparently, he's not happy at Tottenham, so I took advantage of that, and we'll be going to sign him. I also look at Mats Hummels, Wilfried Zaha, Eden Hazard, Lucas Muriel, Abel Hernandez. I'm not sure if that's how you say it. Mesut Ozil's from the December onto the mid-season January transfer. I don't know even what I'm talking about. Just scrap that idea. But I put it in a 13 million bid for Mats Hummels, which is a very good bid, I reckon. I reckon 13 million for him would be absolutely great. He's 87 overall and everything. Josh Huivel gets a transfer offer from Queen's Park Rangers for 1.2 million. I bumped that up to about 2 million, I think. I just want a bit of money for him because he is a good player. I just haven't been playing with him. Not in that way, but you know what I mean. Heading to a game against Fulham. Now, Fulham's keeper, is it Daniel Stockdale? I'm not sure. But he was keeping up to his game, he was keeping so well in this game. I don't know what I was saying. He was keeping so well, it was absolutely ridiculous. Ridiculous. Brian Ruiz has gone to Manchester City, so he won't be starting. That is one of their best players. At Crown Lane, this game, and as you see here as the league table pops up, I've been making this a habit of mine, putting the league table in, because it just adds that extra bit of thing. Liverpool won their last game as well, so they're still 3 points in front of us. Chelsea are 2 wins in front of us, so we want to catch up with the second spot place. I'm happy where I am at the moment, but like the last game, we were getting so unlucky. A mistake from the defending era, and we just can't capitalise. Daniel Stockdale was goalkeeping really well. I'm going to get a glass of water soon, but half time we head in at 0-0, sorry. So I want to be striking. I want to be getting these. It comes to late in the game. Daniel Stockdale is just on his game, and this was the game where they just crumbled. I'm not sure if they did cry. I don't know. It was one of these games where they were defending so well in the first few halves. Then they just crumbled, and we took advantage of that. I just wanted the 3 points. Every opportunity I was sweating. Lucas Piazon finding Sterling. Sterling across the face of the goal. And finally we get that one back in the 85th minute. And if you thought the game was over, you'd be wrong. Off the kickoff, Nazi Toko finds Lucas Piazon. He's getting pulled back, but he finds Raheem Sterling on the inside. He's getting a bit sweaty, you know, got to change his shirt, go off, do a little dance. And again, if you think that game was over, Raheem Sterling again, going to get his hat-trick. Sangros is shutting him down. Nice little turn. I don't know what the defender was doing, but oh my god. Off the post, 90th minute, 3-0 in the game. Raheem Sterling with a late winner, late few winners, and bagging his hat-trick. And that was just such a great game. I was playing 4-2-4 or something, some ridiculously good attacking formation. We get a transfer offer from Wojciech Szczesny from the Spurs, 9 million. So I go counter offer. Now this is where I fall down. This counter offer system, I don't know. I counter offer 15 million. I do so for Arsenal. Arsenal also want Wojciech Szczesny back. They're just crumbling without him. And I didn't realize that they would pay anything to bring him back. The board wants us to sell Josh Huivelt as fast as we can. FC Bayern, they do launch a 23 million bid for Romelu Lukaku. I was going to make the same mistake I did for Szczesny, as you'll see soon. So if they can pay 40 million, they can have him. See, as you see here, Arsenal. Like to the Spurs, I do counter offer 15 million, and they come back and accept it. It's just I don't know. So there goes our keeper. You'll see later on. Mats Hummels, they want a bit more for him. I think they want about 18.5 million, 19.5 million. Sorry. So we give them that, and that should get his transfer fee all worked out. Arsenal do decide to match it, and at this point I was just thinking, crap, now I've lost my keeper. I have to go out and find a new keeper, and there isn't that many good young keepers on the market at the moment. They haven't just recently come from another club, and we get a transfer offer from Sunderland, 1.2. I just decide to accept it. The board's getting a bit angry with us. They want us to sell him as quick as possible, so he's not staying at the club and just taking up some of the wage budget. So I do accept. To see Josh Huiveld, you've done good. No, you've been such a good player at this club. See you guys. See you later. Hope you have a good career, rest of your career. As Sunderland, I forgot to tell you last episode, Ricky Lambert is retiring at the end of his contract, which is just the end of this season. So I want to be playing as him as much as I can. Man, Ricky Lambert, such a legend at the Southampton Football Club. He's just, I don't know. It's an emotional time for us. And Lucas Piazon doing it for Ricky Lambert, getting one in the 7th minute. Ogbonna just putting that one over the bar. Similar one to Muller's one in the Champions League final this year. Yunus Belhanda holding off 2 defenders like a boss. And that was always going in the 17th minute. Those 2 early goals give us the win over Reading in the game, giving us 3 points. That game was really dull, and they were the only pretty much 2 chances in. Gareth Bale, the Spurs want a bit more from Gareth Bale. And look, 89 overall. This would probably be the biggest player ever bought to the Southampton Football Club. We are making history like a boss. He's only 25 years old, so he can easily reach 94 by the end of his career. And Musa Sissoko gets a transfer offer, and Liverpool launch a £9 million offer, and we offer £15 million back, and if they can pay that, they can have him. Wojciech Szczesny, the Spurs don't want to pay that much. They want to pay £11 million. I just reject that because I know Arsenal is going through the £15 million bid, and Bayern Munich don't want to pay that £40 million for Lukaku. Don't blame them. He's not worth £40 million in my opinion, but I'm not giving him away for cheap. And yeah, crap. Liverpool, go ahead with that thing for Sissoko. I was really disappointed. Then we come up in an FA Cup match tie against Wigan Athletic. Now, I'm not sure if this is a quarterfinal match. I'm not sure what kind of match this was. But we wanted to win. We wanted to progress, possibly even into the final of the FA Cup. I do simulate it, and it goes 1-0, sorry. So we're replaying that match later in the episode. I think it's one of the last games in this episode, but Belhanda and McMahon do bag the 2 goals for either team. And right here, we have some more exciting news for the football club. We go into contract offer negotiation stage with Gareth Bale. We offer him 90 million, which is an absolute ton, but he's worth it. He's just that good. And Mats Hummel and Borussia Dortmund also accept. So he wants 80 million. So that's even more. It's just all these big players coming to our club. Sunderland do accept the 1.2 million price fee. They go through. And see Joshua Evel, we get 1.2 from that for the board. Raheem Sterling was in amazing demand. I'm going to put all the offers in because this sort of episode would go for ages. If like I showed every single club that offered for Raheem Sterling, there were so many. But like I said to every single one, they have to pay 20 million for him. I don't think people will be doing that. In the Capital One Cup, we lose to QPR and so we're out of Capital One Cup. And Lukaku back from injury. He's been injured once again. I just can't believe it. This is getting a bit ridiculous. Gareth Bale now coming to the Southampton Football Club. We have signed his name. He will be debuting in the next match. Mats Hummels now will be able to get him across. We are in contract negotiation stages with him after Borussia Dortmund did accept. And right here, he wants a bit more, so bump it up to 120 or 110,000 pounds per week, and that is a ridiculous amount. But here we go, the game against Manchester City in the Barclays Premier League. They're the team that's stopping us getting into that 3rd place spot. They are sitting on 46 points. I think we're on 43, but oh no, they're below us actually. They're 7th place. I don't know what Manchester City are doing all the way back there. But Gareth Bale, an amazing run down the outside, first shot on the game, and that dipping shot would have been absolutely superb and sublime if that one was able to get past. Capitalise on a mistake from the defence, and boom! No wonder Manchester City are sitting at 7th place with goal, like mistakes like that at the back. We just 1-0, heading into half-time with the St. Mary's fans, home fans cheering our name. We get a bit lucky with our own little silly mistake at the back there. Ricky Lambert now, what a shot and what a goal. That is the absolute class of Ricky Lambert. Class is permanent, form is temporary, shown through Ricky Lambert and his whole career at the Southampton Football Club. It was so bad to see him go. We get nail-bitingly close to losing our 2-0 lead there, but De Gea, that we did offer De Gea. I'm not sure if I showed there before. We go in contract negotiation stages. He wants 50,000 a week. I was a bit on the edge about offering that, but whatever. He's worth that much, and I'm sure he'll perform, even though his form has been pretty bad. As it said before, we offer Mats Hummels £120,000 per week, hoping that he'll be able to come to the Southampton Football Club, and we almost head into our next match against Tottenham Hotspur, I think, or maybe it's Wigan in the FA Cup replay match. We accept Mats Hummels. Welcome to the club, son. Welcome to the club. And here we go, the FA Cup tie. Gareth Bale is starting this game along Ricky Lambert and Raheem Sterling. De Ridder on the right. Belhanda in the centre attacking midfield position. Toko in the centre defensive midfield position. We were going to win this game. There was no doubt about it. Wigan coming in this game had no chance whatsoever. I don't know why I took so long to skip this bit here. But let's talk about nothing while we sort of wait, shall we? Nothing. Here we go. We finally click the X button. Here we go. Raheem Sterling on the ball. Nets that one. What a shot in the 9th minute. That was absolute class. We head in at 1-0. Nothing happened really this game. And Gareth Bale steps up to take a free kick. Probably a very easy free kick. But look what happens. Boom. What a free kick from Gareth Bale. Back from his Spurs, like his long spell at Spurs. He comes to the Southampton Football Club and scores a free kick like that. That was pretty much my only free kick I've ever scored on FIFA 13. So it was pretty special. I watched all the replays. But you guys have probably scored so many free kicks, and that's probably nothing. But it is special in here. Inspirational. But Gary Hooper, guess what? I'm back for Wigan Athletic. But it was just a consolation goal as we go into full time 2-1. And we are the winners for that. So we progress in the FA Cup. See you later, Wigan Athletic. Go back to wherever you're from. And Wilfried Zaha, on the transfer deadline day, we offer him £4.5 million. and they do come back, they want a bit more actually. So for him, and if I'm able to get him, he'll be an absolute beast. It's like, because Lukaku's getting injured so much now at training, it's ridiculous. So he'll be a good replacement for either Dorita on the right midfield position, or even up front, because he can play that very important striker role, and he can hold the midfield in position in the centre defensive midfield position. I don't know what I'm talking about. White Hart Lane, we do travel to in our little Southampton bus there. I paid 1.2, I don't know what I'm talking about. But we head to White Hart Lane nevertheless. Moving on, Barclays Premier League match against Gareth Bale's former club, Tottenham Hotspur. Now, this game was important. I wanted to win this. They're sitting on top, so this was not going to be an easy match whatsoever. They're about 6 points in front of us, so we'll be looking to catch up on them. What a shot from Raheem Sterling. Unlucky to not get that one past Hugo Lloris, who is worth about 40 million. I did look into him going into the transfer window, but he's about 40 million. We head in a full-time 0-0, so that was a good sort of reflection on the game, that 0-0 scoreline. I reckon it was good. They were first place, so it was a good sort of game for us. Now, Wilfred Zaha, we put in a $10,000 bid for, or pound bid for him, if you like. And you guys will have to wait till the next episode to see if we get his signature in the book of the Southampton player names. This has been an absolute, it's if I've run a marathon commentating this. Hope you guys have enjoyed. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. I have changed my uploading schedule. I will be uploading every single day for at least the next 2 weeks, and I'll try upload beyond that as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys tomorrow, and I'll talk to you soon. See you guys later.